So TCM treatment methods, okay? The main thing that we're doing, all this is stress, whether or not from external, all the 6 factors before, or internal, the emotional. Emotional, we have the most control over. And we need to relax the body and regulate your vital substances back to balance. So what we can do, we have 5 branches of TCM. We have acupuncture, bodywork, massage. We call Tui now Anmo, herbal therapy, dietary therapy, yeah, and medical qigong or exercise. Okay, and we need to balance out the body to bring it back. Okay, and then acupuncture techniques I have is needles or with e-stim here. Sometimes that helps move the chi better in the body. Cupping, couple of techniques I do with this is the air cupping with a pump, and then fire cupping, also both to create a vacuum, and it feels like a good deep massage. Okay, and this actually helps with moving the blood. Okay, so it's a slightly deeper technique than the acupuncture. Acupuncture is a little bit more on the surface with the chi. Okay, and then some people have that extra heat. Again, I use something like scraping, which is just with a little bit of massage oil, and we get the stuck blood out. Also very comfortable, feels like good massage. And moxa is for people who are cold to move and dry up the warm the body and dry out the damp. Okay. And sometimes the blood stasis and maybe like sore throat pain, I might prick and bleed the thumb here, and it also relieves sore throat really well. Yeah, especially for children, it moves it quickly. All right. So body work techniques, you can do rubbing, okay, with your body with a supported thumb. Means hold your thumb with your fist so that you're not straining it, okay? And you can roll it and press with your thumbs. Yeah, that always feels good. Shaking it, okay? Pulling. These are things you can do for the joints. Yeah, pop it. Have you ever? Yeah, yeah. If you're getting a good session, then it feels really. And people can do the toes, right? And pointed tapping, you would have the sound. Okay, and so on the hands and wrists, these are the points here. Very good for headache, dizziness, and also there's heat in the body. The thenar eminence here feels good to rub that, and also around the wrist. This can also help with the spirit gate, helps you to sleep better. Okay, the
Mm.
one at the base of the head here, if you are a cold person, this helps with regulating temperature. So a cold person, when you're having shower, have the shower hit there, it feels really good. My kids, children often have a lot of heat, a lot of yang in them because they're young. So my kids have nosebleed. One of my twins has nosebleed, so we've actually put a cold compress or ice pack there. That helps a lot. It like stops it almost immediately, which is nice to know. I let the teachers know so that they can deal with it and not have drugs, not have to call anybody, have an ice pack, fridge in their classroom when they go back, easy. And then, of course, rub around the elbows. That helps. Okay. So herbal therapy, you only do these with the advice of your licensed medical professional. Sometimes they have the pain patches now. I think even the Western companies, Icy Hot's getting into it, but this is actually originally Asian. And the patches have the medication in there you can place on your joints, and that really helps and it warms you up as well. Okay, so some of these herbs, corydalis, camphor, white peony root, gentiana, all this helps with relieving pain. And also turmeric, yijing. I think in Ayurvedic culture, you guys have the golden spice milk, right? So turmeric is really good for reducing inflammation. To get the curcumin out, you would need black pepper and maybe like an oil, coconut oil or ghee, because the oil would help to break the blood-brain barrier and bring it up to the brain. Okay, so if you're just using turmeric alone or with those pills, not going to work. It needs the black pepper, it needs the oil in order to work. So use that with the spice milk, with the plant-based milk, that works really well. So it's both herbal as well as dietary therapy. And there's also a barley. Ren is the larger barley, not the small pearl barley. It helps to dry up the spleen and to reduce the damp in the body so that you won't get so puffy. And also, one thing is that it will help you to pee more. Okay, so people with edema, pain, yeah, will be doing that a lot more. But it feels really good because finally they are excreting properly. Yeah, I have some of my patients do that, and it feels really good after a while. Yeah, it won't happen right away, but over time, it's something you can do at home. Okay, so then I have an dietary therapy, an anti-inflammatory meal we should have. More plant-based, minimal meat, large portions of fruit, vegetables. If you're cold, so add more cinnamon in your cooking. Okay. If you're damp, I already mentioned about the barley. Okay, and increase your fermented foods in order to feed the intestines. Yeah. Reduce sugar, excessive alcohol intake to help with the liver, help with the spleen. Okay, the regular schedule is important because you want to allow the system to rest, and so 3-4 hours before bedtime so that you can have a more restful night's sleep, which will reduce your inflammation. Okay, and intermittent fasting increase your body metabolism to maintain balance. So we should always be eating. Chinese medicine, we say about 80% of full. Okay, don't overeat because then it will just get stuck in there. Okay, and when we're sleeping and overeat too much, get bloating. Okay, finally, medical qigong, gentle, non-impact, round circular movements, exercise to support your joints, ligaments, and tendons. That will help to support your liver. Okay, you got 6 big joints: shoulder, elbow, wrist, hips, knees, ankles, to move in a coordinated way. All right, to calm the body, calm your awareness down. Make sure you have regular targeted movement, like you're walking or swimming, cardio, right, to help your heart and push the blood out. Okay, regular strength training. I always say strength training and core strength particularly is non-negotiable. Every single sport I've ever done after I started getting well, the core strength has been very important. Okay, and dance or qigong or complex movement patterns so as to keep the mind sharp and healthy. Okay, so that your brain will also not have so much difficulty and pain and can be clear. Okay, and we all need a good faith practice with an attitude of gratitude to give your life purpose and meaning, and then we feel content and happy. Yay! Reduce the pain.